Hello my friends and happy Kai July. Today we're looking at Godzilla Rivals versus Gigan. And I got my boy right here hanging out and reading with me. This book can be found in the Godzilla Rivals Round 2 trade paperback. However, it's the very first issue and the binding is not going to want to lay flat. So I'm just going to go ahead and read it in the single issue because that's how I originally bought it, and that's going to lay flat just fine. We got this wonderful cover by E.J. Sue. This book is written by Keith Davidsen and art is by SidVenBlu. I very much enjoy the artwork in this. It has a fun anime vibe to it that I dig, and all the fights are phenomenal. The book is about this brother and sister here. She works in cybersecurity, and he's just kind of a slacker kid hanging out all day playing Xbox and Mortal Kombat. We kick off with this alien invader showing up and releasing Gigan while telling us that he's going to wipe out humanity. And we get this great page right here, Gigan. I really dig that. But the next page is even better. I like how we got the borders here, and up top this evil space bug is giving his speech and his evil monologue, and down here he's cackling like a supervillain. Very fun. However, this is the weak part of the book for me, is their older brother or family figure. It's either older brother or uncle. They don't really specify. They use some sort of familial term that I'm not familiar with. But they say he died in 9/11, and that ties the book to a particular date, which is always unfortunate in my opinion, just given the age of the characters. But also, I don't feel 9/11 is a good analogy to be using with Godzilla giant monster fight stuff. Not because it hits too close to home or anything. I just feel it's an inappropriate analogy. You should go for something more tied to nature or devastation. You know, that's a people problem. That's people, and I guess you could say because Gigan is an alien invader, and maybe that's similar to a terrorist causing harm, but it's just done in a little bit of a hokey way, and I don't know. I feel it could have been done better. They could have either made up their own event to tie it to, or tied it to something like one of the tsunamis or a hurricane or some such. I feel like that might have been a bit more appropriate. But I think the author thinks they're being deep with that. I don't, but I do think that these monster fight action scenes kick ass and make me not really care about the dumb 9/11 plot. But it's really silly because the sister figure realizes that all of Gigan's moves are the same as the Scorpion character's move in the Mortal Kombat game they're playing. Or that her brother's playing there. And so she decides to hack the servers and finds out that NetherRealm Studios is actually run by evil alien bugs. You heard that here first. Ed Boon is an alien bug. Of course they don't actually say Mortal Kombat, it's like Killer Combat, and it's not an Xbox, it's a game box or some such. I don't know why they do that, like come on, but it's all real silly and fun, and I enjoyed the hokiness of that part of the plot. And like I say, the monster fights are great. Like look at this, I'm loving that. Excuse me for bumping the camera. You see, like, this is so ridiculous. See, even fetish. And yeah, as you can see here, it's like what's happening in the game is happening in real life. And we got this silly screen up on the evil alien screen there showing they're hacked. It's just the same thing as what Newman does to Sam Jackson in the Jurassic Park movie. Oh, that's so funny. I just said I called him by the Seinfeld character. I know that guy's name too, but I'm drawing a blank right now. Is Wayne Knight? I believe it's Wayne Knight. Maybe I'm wrong. I'll look that up after the video and see how dumb I look. But yeah, these fights kick ass. And I love this right here where Godzilla just like totally rips him apart, tears off an arm, grabs his head. He just smashes his head. He crunches it. And this is awesome right here. I love this where he just goes down, he bites out, and he rips out his belly blade spine. Ooh, that's so brutal. That's a fatality right there. And this page is so great where he's just holding up the spines there in victory as he blasts his atomic breath into the sky. That's so cool. And I love how hammy the villain is too. Like, he's very exaggerated. I like the bug villain a lot. But this here is great too. As the ship's flying away, Godzilla, using the spines there that he's holding, he uses them as a whip and just like totally smacks the spaceship and cuts it in half. Hella cool. And the issue ends with the brother and sister being all happy and joyful and good things happen. They feel good. They just saved the world using their skills. She hacked their way into things, and him using his Mortal Kombat skills, he was able to help overcome the servers of the evil aliens. Well, wouldn't you know it, he's even feeling motivated enough that he wants to go out for the night instead of staying cooped up playing video games. What a happy ending. And then we get this fun gag here at the end where the intern for the game company comes back with the coffee, but his building has been blown up. It's a pretty good issue. I like it. We got this cover preview for the next issue, which is the Rodan versus Ebra in space issue. Very fun. At least the cover and the concept is. We'll go over that issue later, I tell you what. But here we have the main cover, as you see, by E.J. Sue. We got this really cool cover by Christian Gonzalez there. This is hella sick. Look at this. That's dope. And I like this here too, where we just get the character sketches and get some good looks at Godzilla, and that's real fun. Those are some. There's always a couple special features in these single issues that aren't in the trade paperback, and I don't recall those being in the trade paperback. Yeah, I just looked back here, not in the trade paperback at all. So that's a fun little bonus that you'll get if you do buy the single issue, is this page right here of character sketches of Godzilla. But I would still recommend buying the trade paperback just because it's a better value than buying all the issues singly, since the book has been out at this point. If you're waiting and you just want your issues right away, by all means buy them month by month like I do. Because, you know, I want to read the comics as they come out. But the trade paperback's the way to go if you're picking it up at this point. Fun issue, though. A lot of action. And I love my boy Gigan. He's like the coolest looking of all the villain monsters. I love his wacky design. They went with the Final Wars design in this one instead of the Showa version. And I actually prefer the colors, the green and the gold, over the black and the silver. And the excessive red, but you know, I wouldn't mind a redesign of them, or maybe even using the Final Wars design, but using the Showa colors. That would be really fun. But either way, I love Gigan, I love Godzilla, so it's hard for me not to love this issue. I had a blast with it. I just thought the whole 9/11 thing was a little hokey, but I mean, come on. look at this page. That's so cool. That's what comics are all about right there. And that's the kind of storytelling you get with comics, is having little fun stuff going on with the borders and things. Like, that is the art of comics, if you ask me. Big old onomatopoeias, cartooniness going on, fun with text and placement. Like, that's what it's all about. So, yeah, good times. I had fun going over this with you, and I'm looking forward to showing you what I got tomorrow, because it's going to be real exciting.